Hello and welcome to another Budget Model Railways video, and this is another attempt, take two if you like, at my harbour layout. So some of you will know that a while ago I built quite a large, or started building quite a large layout, buildings and all sorts of things, but I found it was getting a bit big, a bit complicated, and I find I work better with short, quick projects, ideally that have one or two concepts. So this layout has two concepts. I have my harbour, and I also have a very simplified track plan here, almost like the Ingle Nook that some of you will be familiar with, because it has no passing loop. So in some ways it's a very traditional shunting layout. We pull in, we have the head shunt, and we shunt into two different sidings. You might not be able to see this siding so clearly because I've started to cover it with cobbles. What I've added though is another siding at the back, because if I use an auto train, so these are our own 3D printed auto coaches, but you could use anybody's. That means that a loco can run them down into the station and then pull them back up, and I don't need a passing loop. And the idea as well I'm going to be able to do here is an enclosed, I think they were called covered train sheds, which goes over the platform, which I've always wanted to build. But normally, of course, you've got the problem of how do you uncouple the loco. So because I'll run it in this way, I won't need to worry about uncoupling the loco. So there's a couple of concepts here. I can have my train shed. I have a very much simplified track layout. This layout is only 2.5 feet by just over 1 foot. So it's a lot smaller than some shunting layouts that I've built. Now, the way it's been built, it's on a bit of melamine, just a bit of shelving unit. This is a great piece of laminated corrugated cardboard that we built for Rosen's Hill. No, not Rosen's Hill. Yeah, the one after that, the exhibition layout. And it was a leftover. So that's very light and it gives me the height. I've then got a piece of hardboard to screw the track, layers of card to lift it up. And this is a Metcalf brick paper, card paper of cobbles. And then just the usual corrugated cardboard blocks. Thank you very much to our kind friend who donated that all to us. And it'll only take little short locos, so that's my best running 040 that cost me £10. And this is the delightful little Bachmann 060 loco. That's a really nice little runner, and all I've done is I've added a coupling to the front by super gluing it on, because for some reason Bachmann don't put a coupling on the front. And I've got here from any scale models the barges, so I can have some cargo, fishing boat, and this I'm going to convert to a ferry with some parts that any scale sell. I've started painting the sea using poster paints, and that'll just have cheap acrylics varnish on it. And it also gives me a chance to have a go at blocking the track in so that you can't see the sleepers, which I've not done before, and I'm quite enjoying doing. So a lot going on with this layout, and then the idea is I'm going to have a bit of a street scene down the back here, and I'm still working on the station building. And one of the other things that will run in it quite nicely, if I just take this away, excuse the crash, Doug's not with me today. He, as a few people correctly guessed, is more than a little busy doing college work, so I'm taking over the filming, so it's pretty awful. Got this the other day on eBay. There are still a few bargains out there. So this is the Lima Great Western Autocar. Hornby had it, this body shell with a new motor, new for £50 a few years ago. But this one's cost me £25, including postage, which I think is a really good buy. And that'll obviously sit rather nicely in the train shed as well. So it gives me a couple of locos and a couple of rail buses and some stock, and I get to build a harbour. So we'll see how this one progresses. I hope it's when I get time to finish. We just have to see how it all goes. We're getting very busy with other things now. Real life is getting in the way a bit, but I'm hoping to still get some model railways done. So there we go. That's a little harbour layout. Let's see how that comes along. A lot going on in it, as I say, slightly different construction methods. And some nice locos that we can run. So look out for an update of this when I get round to it. Thank you as always for watching and subscribing, and we'll talk to you again soon. Hi, thanks for watching the video and for the nice comments. Click on the left for a previous video in this series, click on the right for another video you might enjoy, and please don't forget to click to subscribe, like, comment, etc. Thanks again.